Hello and welcome to Dubrovnik. I'm in Dubrovnik, Croatia, and I'm in the old city. Honestly, I don't know much about this place whatsoever. So I got here today on a bus from from Kotor in Montenegro, and so just checked into my hostel. I'm staying in a hostel, and I just wanted to see the old city. So the old city is very, very picturesque. Like, check out all these stones and all this shit. It's beautiful, beautiful. In Dubrovnik, I really am going in way too unprepared. So the only real thing I know about Dubrovnik is that Game of Thrones, there were some scenes from Game of Thrones filmed here, and that's what made Dubrovnik super popular. But really, like, it's kind of worth its popularity. Like, it's very, very pretty. People are taking photos and all this stuff. Like, that's really not my style. I just like to walk around, see what's what, and go from there. Not much of an Instagram photo person myself, but that's besides the point. So we're in the old town. We got some buildings here, some stones, some stone buildings. Let's go down here. Let's go down here, why not? It's surprisingly expensive too. So if you ever come to Dubrovnik, just keep that in mind that, like, this is not necessarily a cheap place to get away to at all, really. So, like, it's pretty much on par with the pricing of Rome, frankly. Like, I'm paying, I think, 40 bucks a night, but that's to be in a hostel room, like 4 or 5 other people. So private rooms are gonna be pretty expensive. But check out all these restaurants, like pretty bougie and pretty out of like a movie. Basically, like, this is out of Game of Thrones. I know I mentioned this a few times, but this is gorgeous. I have no idea what to do here though. So the plan is, let's walk around, maybe talk to some people, maybe check out the place and see what's going on. Hey, how are you? Make a little bit of a video. You want to say hello? Hello. Are you from Dubrovnik?
No, I'm from Bosnia, but I work here.
Oh, cool. I'm going to the Bosnia next, to Mostar.
Mostar, yeah. I'm from Trebinje.
From Trebinje, is it close to Mostar?
It's 120 kilometers, not really.
Okay, no, not too close.
But we go to Mostar very often.
Very often. What do you think of Dubrovnik? It's an inch. Yeah. What do you think of this place?
Beautiful town.
It's a beautiful town. Very expensive though. Very expensive.
Very expensive. Yeah. But a lot of tourists. It's because of that. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. It's beautiful. The Game of Thrones. Hey, have a good day. I'll see you later. Have a good day. Enjoy your cigarette. But yeah, people are super friendly. All right, cool. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Check out these little roads. Like, geez Louise, these old towns in Europe are absolutely gorgeous. They're out of a picture book. As common with a lot of old towns in Europe, you got a lot of cats. So some of the cats bite, some of them don't. I like to, like, maybe not surprise the cats, but also say hello at the same time, being friendly enough. Cats are very friendly though. So far I have not gotten bitten by a feral cat, but that might change. They're very friendly, very friendly. If I had some food, I'd give it to them, but I don't have any food. But check out all these people. Like, there's way too many folks. That's a church. That's probably a famous church that I should know more about, but I have no idea what this church is. It's just it's a very pretty place. That's all I know about it. Yeah, definitely got a few dirty looks. Was not supposed to walk in there. That's all right. There's so much history here. What the history exactly is, I don't know at all. But it's fun. Oh, a little shop there. Tons of little shops. Almost like Greece on steroids. I don't really know what else to say about it. It's very new compared to the places I've been. Like, all these stone walkways reminds me of Old Town in Corfu. Like, I love all these old towns in Europe that have, like, that weren't destroyed in World War II. Oh, check out some pizza here. We got some pizza. I love all the old towns in Europe that weren't destroyed by World War II, and they add just such a majestic feeling to the town in general. Like, Dubrovnik proper, or outside the old town, is not like this whatsoever. This is only in Dubrovnik Old Town. I'll probably show Dubrovnik New Town in another video, but this one is just gonna be focused on the old town of Dubrovnik. Like, you check it out, like, what you think of when you think of, like, medieval castles, like the red roofs, the stone buildings, all that stuff, all of that stuff. Look at all these overpriced restaurants. I'm sure the food is probably either decent, mediocre, but definitely you pay for it. Let's put it that way. With you pay for it not in euros, you pay for it in kuna, which is the currency of Croatia. It's called the kuna, and so it's not super colorful. Check out a bill of kuna right here. We'll pop it up, but it's $1 is equal to about 7.6 kuna, and I like the name kuna. Oh, this is kind of cool. Check out these stairs. I really feel like I probably should have done some research about what is in this city before coming to this city. But some of the things I like to do is just go to a place that I know nothing about and just kind of figure it out. And that's what I feel like I'm doing here. I know literally nothing about Dubrovnik. Like, I feel like I probably should know what these stairs are. Not a clue. Not a clue. But I do know that it's a beautiful place and that there are a lot of tourists. So let's go see where these stairs go. Maybe they go someplace interesting. The long goal is to get to the beach at some point because I'm wearing my trunks. What's the point of wearing my trunks if I'm not gonna go to the beach? All right, so top of the stairs, it's just like another church. Beautiful church, beautiful buildings, and then up there are the walls. So that's a famous thing, is the walls of Dubrovnik. Probably gonna make a whole video just on the walls of Dubrivnik themselves. If anything, I've heard like the walls, the walls, the walls. I don't know much about the walls other than you should check out the walls. So I'm gonna check out the walls at some point, but I'll probably do a little bit more research, reading up on the walls before just, you know, rambling on about them without knowing much. All right, so that's going down, so let's go down this way. I love all the narrow, like, heavily roads. Ooh, first road without tourists. This is nice. This is so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. It's crazy that this is actually reality, that these stones are actually real buildings, because it looks like it's out of a book, out of a fairy tale or something like that. So, is the beach down here, do you know?
Yeah,
you go through, there's a bar.
Random door on the right.
Perfect, random door on the right. That should get us to the beach. Let's see if that's true or not. Oop. Don't want to ruin other photos. You good? I've been ruining photos all day. So that photo was not ruined by me. Anyways, onwards and upwards to the beach. Is this the random door to the right? Maybe. Ooh, it was the random door to the right. What a surprise. Jesus Christ. This is gorgeous. Whew. The beach. This is absolutely crazy. And a bar. Although I have no money on me because I left it in my hostel room, which is what I needed to do because all right, similar to my, what do you call it, my Montenegro video, I don't have a wristband attached to this GoPro, so it's gonna be, if I drop this GoPro in the water, we're done. We lose all the footage, and that is not what we want to do. So we want to swim, have a lovely time without losing the GoPro. So let's see if we can make that happen. And for you, ooh, this is crazy. I'm not sure how doable this will be, but we're gonna give it a go. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, and we're in. Ooh, wow. This water is immediately deeper than Kotor. Much more high stakes. I can't even feel the ground. So if I drop the GoPro, it is gone. And that is not what we want to happen. So hopefully my swimming skills are advanced enough that I can hold on to this for dear life and maintain this footage. Because it would be such a shame to lose literally all the videos I've been trying to make over the last few weeks. But anyways, check out this view. Check out that dude. Wow, absolutely gorgeous. Check out that boat. Oh, check out that island. Whew. This This is absolutely incredible. So, while Dubrovnik is frankly pretty expensive relative to other parts of Western Europe, I highly recommend it. I've only been here like 2-3 hours, but I'm having the time of my life. Anyways, check out the little statue up there. It's of a person. But it is tricky to hang on to this while just treading water. So hopefully we can do it long enough without losing this video. Without losing this GoPro, which would be, frankly, beyond sad. And there goes the boat. Looks like there's a lot of boat traffic out here. Kayaks, people swimming. Let's go under. Wow. Let's go under again. I really need to get a wristlet for this, and I swear I will at some point in my life. But today is not the day that I have a wristlet. Oh. All right, so we're about halfway out. I think we're gonna try to be safe. Go back in to avoid losing this. So we're on the Aegean Sea, I believe. I think this is the Aegean Sea. I could very well I'll be wrong about that, but I'm 90% sure that this is the Aegean Sea, or part of it. So, oh, that looks like a lot of fun. That looks like too much fun. I may just do that, but first, let's get out. Waves are getting a bit rougher. And I don't want to lose the GoPro. Oh wow, that was a lot of fun. Let's go put some clothes back on and get on with exploring Dubrovnik. Whew. Wow, that was a bunch of fun. It probably would have been a good idea to bring a towel, but I didn't really think of that. So it's just another thing to carry. All right, so that was the beach. You get a few brews in if you want to as well. That seems pretty fun. But geez, that was a blast. Such a pleasant surprise too. It's like you're out of a small little hole, hop down to this beach, hop in the water, gets pretty deep immediately. This place is pretty cool. All right, so let's see what's next, what we find next. All right, so immediately past the beach, we get back to more pretty buildings, highways, and small little pathways. Oh, some music, some nice music. Check out these restaurants here. It's nice, but they're pretty, you know, pricey as well. Yeah, let's see, what else do I know about Croatia? So, aside from the money being the kuna, I think the official language is called Croatian. Official language is called Croatian. It used to be part of the old Yugoslavia. Similar to Montenegro, Croatia was part of Yugoslavia. And then they got their independence when Yugoslavia kind of fell apart, you know, back in the 1996. And Croatia's got a really interesting view of the country itself. So like, we'll pop up a picture of the Croatia here, if you don't mind. Bang. And so check it out. It's a lot of it is coastline, and so a lot of the major cities are on the coastline. Like, oh, there goes a cat. Like Zadar, Split, and where I'm at now, Dubrivnik. Looks like we're at the edge of the walls. Let's see if we can get out or go around. Maybe. Oh, actually, we have walked ourselves into another dead end. So we'll figure it out. But Zadar, Split, Croatia takes up a lot of the Adriatic coastline. And there's a little sliver in between Dubrovnik and Split that gives a little bit, just a speck of coastline to Bosnia, which I'm sure that was part of like a very important arrangement for Bosnia when Bosnia got their independence as well from Yugoslavia. Like, you know, you need to have the coast to get ships in and out, to like get stuff in and out. And so, I don't know for sure, but I'd imagine that Bosnia advocated quite heavily for this small little sliver, let's pop it up there, small little sliver of coastline that allows them to have, you know, a little bit of a beach presence, and to get things in and out of the country by ship, other than being landlocked, because you have a lot less options if you're landlocked. Okay, let's see. Let's go this way. Let's go down the stairs. More restaurants. A ton of restaurants in Old Country. Old Town, not Old Country. Oh, all right, cool. Check this out. We're on the other side of the walls. That's Newtown Dubrovnik over there, which we'll check it out at some point. Well, we got all the boats here. That's how you get through. So you have all these little like kind of alleyways to get through back into the inner city walls and outside. So we're outside now. Don't know where we are. That looks kind of cool over there. That also looks kind of cool. So I think we're gonna walk this way and see where we find. I mean, one thing we easily find is more cats. Cats are everywhere. And we see more boats too. This is really such a crazy place. I can see why Game of Thrones filmed here, because like it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Imagine all the work it took to like build these walls, build this city. This did not happen like you build a new construction, like a new high-rise in Houston. Not at all. This is all done by hand over the course of decades, probably, for it to get like this. There was no modern day construction at the time when this was built, and I think you can really see in the quality. This is beautiful. I'm sure you got to maintain it over time, but it's crazy. I love all these brick buildings, cobblestones. It's so beautiful. And I mean, sure, you pay for it as a tourist here, but it's gorgeous. It's definitely, I keep saying this, I didn't know what to expect, but Dubrovnik has exceeded what I expected. I expected just to be kind of an expensive countryside city, similar to a lot of other Italian cities, but that wasn't the case at all. Oh, people selling stuff. Cave tours, private boats. Maybe we'll do that, maybe not. This is the bay outside of the old town. And then we get to some more like absolutely gorgeous things, buildings right here. No idea what it is, but it's gorgeous, whatever it is. Okay, so it looks like you can pay some money and boat your boat here, which is doable. And then check this out. All of this stuff, all these fountains are drinking water fountains. Which I really just kind of made myself more wet. But that water tastes good. A lot of tours you can take if you want. More restaurants. But let's go back inside. It looks like this building, or like the walls, the old town was built with a very heavy religious influence. So I wonder what that was. It looks kind of Catholic of some sort to a degree. But I don't know for sure. Maybe like Orthodox Catholic. Check it out. We got more gelato over there. All sorts of stuff. All sorts of stuff. Now we're back in Old Town, where it's absolutely gorgeous. It's like we're in a virtual reality or something. We're in a video game. Hard to believe that this place is real, but I like it quite a bit. Check that out. Who knows what that is? Not me, but it's gorgeous. And that too. That almost looks like the Duomo in Florence. Maybe this is like a church of some sorts? Don't know. Let's see. Oh, there. Oh. That's a church. That is a church for sure. Definitely looks Catholic to a degree. So I'd imagine the city was built with a lot of like Christian type influences. Maybe not Catholic. I always get those messed up, like Christian and Catholic. What means what? Okay, so I think we're back on the main town. Overall, the old town isn't a huge area. Like, we basically just walked the whole thing in what, this 10-15 minute video? We're back on the main square now. As you'd expect, restaurants, tons of restaurants, ATMs. Get your money out. But this is gorgeous, so beautiful, so beautiful. Oh wow. Let's go down here. I love just shooting down the alleyways. Those cocktails look good. Whew. Food to go. Looks pretty good too. So, first impressions of Dubrovnik. Wow. I think wow sums it up pretty well. Like, dog. Like, I don't really know what else to say other than wow. This is too good to be true. It's incredible. And a cheap way to do it is to stay at hostels. And so, like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I think I'd highly recommend it. I'm staying at the Angelina hostel, and so far it's been great. Sure, it's like 40 bucks a night, which is usually a lot more than what you pay at a hostel, but you stay in the middle of this, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. And for me, 2-3 days of this is pretty cool and exactly what I wanted. So I think we'll call it here. This is the old city of Dubrovnik. It's pretty incredible. I highly recommend you visit it if you ever get a chance to. I don't have a bad thing to say about it. Like, usually I'm a pretty cynical person, and usually I'll come up with at least something that I'm not happy about. But even check out this. This is for draining water, which is just smart. And I have nothing bad to say about Dubrovnik. This place is gorgeous. And so with that note, I hope you liked the video. Check out this other random left we took to this picturesque view. And I'll see you in the next video. See ya.